Hey everybody, what's going on? QuickBrick here, and I'm starting a new series, just kind of, I guess, let's playing games. So this is Game Dev Tycoon, and this will be the first of many games. I have several on my Steam game list that I want to go through and kind of show you guys. But this game has been out for a little while. It's a really cool game, so let's jump into it here. And basically, you are, if you hadn't guessed it, oh, this is my my old file here. We're going to start a new one. Excellent. So basically, you play the role of a game developer, and you start in the 80s, and you build your way all the way up to current day. You start at you go through different consoles, and you'll see consoles that come out, as the years progress. And you kind of have to make decisions well, do I develop software for this console, or do I, do market research in a certain area, to make my games more diverse? Do I build a new engine? Do I advertise this much? Do I hire another person? It's really cool. At the surface, it's really simple, easy to understand, but it gets a little intricate underneath. But we'll go ahead and jump in here. So it gives you 35 years, accelerated of course. No one would want to be playing a game for 35 years. And we have to give our company a name. So let's go with QuickBrick Games. Yeah, that's fine. And my name? Let's see what we do here. Game developer Tyrone here. Let's go with he's classy. He's classy. Let's go with that. No, we don't need hints, because we have played the game before, and I don't want a whole bunch of annoying pop-ups. Okay, so the first thing we do, we're starting on our garage here. So you kind of work your way up to your own office, and eventually your own building, and you have pretty creative stuff. And you can see here, this is my cache up here in the top right, the timeline, how many fans I have, and then it will take a monthly cost. So it cost me $8,000 to live in this garage, apparently, a month. What a ripoff, right? Jeez. Alright, I need to start researching a game here. So we're going to click on him, develop a new game. And this is our first game. And let's call it Adventure Run. Let's see. We have a limited amount of topics. We can unlock more as we go. It's random. Excuse me. It's random every time. The topics. So let's go with time travel. It seems kind of cool. Pick genre. Adventure. And pick platform. So we have a choice of the PC or the G64. And you can see the different development costs between them here, and the market share as well. So it costs more on the G64, but the market share is higher. And PC is cheap, but the market share is lower. And we don't know what genre match we're going to get. Each one will have specific genres that work better with it, but we don't know that yet until we start producing games. So I'm going to go with the G64 here, which is the Commodore 64. We're going to go with, and this costs us also every time, we're going to go with text-based here, but every kind of advancement on the game you want to make is going to cost. So we're going to go through different development stages here too, and we have to adjust on this slider here. You can see in the middle, when I adjust this, how much time on each section we want to spend. So since it's a text-based RPG, I don't want to really mess with the engine too much. Probably not too important. The story and quests probably are very important, and the gameplay I'm gonna leave kind of in the middle. But we're gonna put most of the time into the story and quests. So. And you can see the little bubbles that are popping up here, and we're gonna get research points, which are gonna allow us to research more stuff. Technology points and design points, which just help the overall quality of the game. And then the orange one is bugs, which we have to work out at the end before release. Otherwise, we could be running with a bad product, and we don't want that. So now we have to choose on this stage of the development, you know, again, how much time we want to spend on each. So artificial intelligence, excuse me, probably not super important for this game. Dialogue's definitely important. Again, this is a text-based adventure, so you kind of have to use, you know, your intuition as to what's going to work best here. Level design, there's really not a whole lot of level design, so I'm going to decrease that as well and put almost all of my time into dialogues. And you can see here it's going to run a little longer. The progress bar on top there. And we've built up quite a few research points. It's going to cost us 5k. We're down to 21k in cash. Let's go with... I don't know if the graphics are going to matter here. Let's go with world design and sound, and then we'll turn down our graphics a little bit. And I guess we'll do basic sounds. That sounds okay. So we kind of want to have a decent hit for a first game to kind of make some money, get our company going here. And at the end here, you want to work out all the bugs, and that's what he's doing. You don't want to release the product with any bugs. However, it's going to cost you more time. And sometimes you'll get like extra points, like he just found another bug he has to get out. Okay, we're just going to finish it here. Okay, and you'll get points based on, you know, if you choose to do a new topic and a new combo of genre and gameplay, you know, stuff like that. And you're going to get experience points in each of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and release our game and see how it does. So we have no dollars right now, $0. Okay, we're going to get reviews here, and that happens after every game. We get some reviews. So let's see how good or bad it is. 7, alright, I'll take it. 7's not bad. Another 6, and your reviews are going to be pretty bad in the beginning here. 4, wow, Game Hero, fuck you. Okay. So not terrible. I think my first couple games I made on here were like 2s and 3s, so you kind of have to use your intuition and make the games kind of what's gonna make it important. Okay, cool. So we sold 2,000 units, and we have 9 fans. Great, and our sales are still going up. So that's good. We're making money, which is important. And now what's also going to be important is we're going to generate a game report, and that's going to tell us about how our game did, and you know, you can, okay, and that's just, you know, periodically the news will come through and tell you what's doing good and what's doing bad, and you kind of can use that to frame how you're going to design your games and stuff like that. So in the game report, you're going to get some more research points, as well as you know, some more info. So time travel and adventure, great combination, good. And engine seems to be not important for this type of game, also good. And it'll remember these points too. You'll see pluses and minuses on the bars for kind of next time you make the game, it'll be a little easier. Okay, so we are back up to 44k. Let's go ahead and develop another game. And this one, let's see, we got a topic. Why don't we do game develop is an actual thing. Why don't we do like a post-apocalyptic text adventure? So we'll call it let's just call it Survival Quest. And the name doesn't really matter what you call it. Let's do an RPG this time. And we're gonna stick with the G64. And go ahead and hit next. We're going to do text-based again. And so gradually your guy, as he gets a little better, he's going to get better at doing certain things, like the dialogue and whatnot, and you'll unlock certain things as well. So we're going to increase the story and quests even more, and kind of back off the engine a little more as well, even though we already had it low. Okay, so I made basically what I had originally with the 64k. So this one, I think we're going to stick with the same thing. I don't think I don't think we should adjust the sliders until we kind of know what we're dealing with here, what's good and what's not. Invento, and you can see they kind of do these little clever play on words of major companies, so I guess to avoid copyright infringement, but okay. I mean, it's still text-based, so I don't think the graphics are going to matter. So we'll drop that down a little more and do a little more world design and sound. And we've got some bugs to work out. We're down to 2.9k in cash, which isn't great, but it's better than we were before. And we got some new records, which is very good. We're gonna get some more experience here since we used another combo, and we're gonna keep using different combos. Try to get our XP up a little faster here. Okay, and let's see what we do with this game here. Hopefully the reviews are a little better here. Okay, 6, not great. 5, eh. Okay, 7, take it. Okay, 5, 6, and 7. So kind of mid-range, and I'm kind of expecting that too. Okay. Well, we're not doing too great here on the bank account. So why don't we do some research here, and let's do fantasy. So he's gonna research here a new topic, and we are selling quite well. We're getting some more fans as well. Okay, and that means a new game console is going to come out, so it's going to add to that list there of what systems we can release a game on. And you know, some certain systems are going to cost more to release a license on, but it's good. We're making money right now. We're at 85k, which is more than what we started with. It sounds not to be important for this game genre. Okay, perfect. So we're going to release. We're going to do another RPG, I think, and we're going to do that in fantasy. So why don't we do fantasy, and we'll do, why don't we call it like castle story. I don't know. Just making up names here. You're going to make so many games that you just make like BS names after a while. So we'll do RPG again, and we will do G64 again. Text-based, yes. And we're just gonna keep going here. Okay, so the story and quest, we're gonna keep all this the same. Again, we don't know what is gonna help us out, but so far we've been doing pretty good with what we've got the settings on. Dialogues, level design. Why don't we put a little more time in level design this time? Yeah, we'll do that. Just to kind of change one thing at a time and experiment. Okay, so we're going to take the sound down here. And why don't we move the graphic up? We'll kind of balance these two. We'll design a graphic kind of there in the middle. Okay, so we made quite a bit of money off of our last game there, Survival Quest. Good old text-based RPGs. And so I don't think we broke any records with this game as far as design and technology goes, but we'll see. Okay, we did get design, which is good, and we did level up in 2 areas here, and you can see the more time we put into a certain area, the better you'll get at making that certain area. So we'll go ahead and release that game. And it's good to keep producing games. You don't want to spend too long. You'll lose money. Okay, so we're going to get some more reviews here. Okay. A little better than last time. Okay, a little higher. Not great, but a little higher. Let's go ahead and do another game report. Okay, and we just unlocked contract work, which is good. We're going to be able to do like side jobs and kind of earn some more cash without having to release a game. Okay, and just a little more tidbits here, and we're at 151,000. So we're doing pretty good here, pretty good. And let's do some contract work here. So if you get a certain amount of time to get this amount of points, and it will pay you this much if you do complete it. If you don't, you have to pay the penalty. So we'll just do this one real quick, and you should have no issue getting this one done here. And you do get some research points out of it, so it's not bad to do this either. And we just made 14K off of that. Okay, so why don't we do some more research? And we'll do one more game in this part, and then I'll cut it short, and we'll do another part later on. So let's do UFO. Sounds good to me. Yeah, sounds good to me. And again, you want to keep the topics coming, and you can use these topics in any system once you research them. So it's not limited to whatever system you're on. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more contract, I think. Yeah, let's do this one, just so we get some extra money on the side. A little bit of research as well. And that one had me a little worried there. It was getting kind of close. Alright, let's go ahead and develop another game. UFO. Pick your genre. Let's do... let's see. We could go to the Nintendo here. That does have the most market share. However, it does cost us 80K for the license and then 30K to develop. So it's only going to cost us half of our money to do this here. More than half. But it could prove to be good. Getting in early here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take a risk. High risk, high reward. That's what I'm saying. So let's do a UFO action game, and we will call it Space Blasters. Okay, and let's actually go to 2D graphics, since that tends to do better. I don't remember too many text-based games on the NES. Let's kind of balance it across the board here on this. Because again, we're not doing text-based anymore, so let's just kind of balance it here, and we don't know what's good and what's not. Maybe gameplay we do a little more, because it's an action game. You kind of want it to be fun gameplay. And when you're first working with something too, like a new platform, you're gonna run into more bugs too. So let's do kind of balanced again. Dialogues probably aren't important for an action game. Artificial intelligence and level design probably is. So I'm gonna go like that. And we shall see how we do. Okay, let's go ahead and do... Let's balance all these again. So we really don't know what we're dealing with on this platform since we haven't done it before. Alright, so we gotta work out some bugs here. And I'll run it for a little longer to try to hopefully get some more points into it. Run it for one more, okay. I was gonna say one more monthly cycle. Okay, we do get a new record for technology, which is good. And we leveled everything else up. So let's see how our game does. Space Blasters. 6. Yeah. Not the breakthrough game we're looking for. Okay, kind of mediocre across the board. But hopefully with the market share, we'll be able to sell some more units, make some more money, and we really want to cash in on this Nintendo system. And kind of make as much money as we possibly can off of it.